Ho ho, baby. Are you guys seeing what I'm seeing? AMC stock, in my opinion, is on the verge of breaking out. That's what we're going to go over in this video. We're going to break down the charts, targets that I'm looking at right now, and what I'm looking to do with AMC. Am I buying? Am I selling? Am I holding? And maybe at the end of the video, if we have time, we'll break down the overall stock market, which, guys, today was a pretty, it was a rocky day. The VIX went up 2%, and we had all the indexes pretty much go red on the day. So if y'all find value in the video, hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe. And don't forget to get up to 15 stocks for Moomoo. Link down below. We'll talk more about that later. And now, cheers, guys. Let's dive right into the video. So again, AMC stock did pretty well today. 2.75% green day in the midst of an overall red day. And a lot of other stocks did well today as well, including NVIDIA, DraftKings, CCL. JP Morgan did pretty well today, which maybe I'll make a video on JP Morgan and First Republic Bank later on today. We'll see if I get to it. But overall, it did pretty well with a lot of other stocks as well. And by the looks of it now, AMC is approaching a major level of resistance. You guys can see here on the 20-day 1-hour chart, we closed at $5.65. Again, up 2.7%, up 15 cents on the day, which is right under the high from back in the middle of last month. And by the way, happy May, guys. Hope you all had a great April, right? Or April. You guys know what I mean. I hope you all had a great April. We're not editing this video. Yeah, back in the middle of April, we hit $5.70 to about $5.75. As you guys can see, then from that point, we got rejected, and we ended up selling off all the way down to $4.75. That was a drop of around 15% from the middle of April up until pretty much the 420, 421, so more towards the end of April. And that's actually when we started to rally. That's when the bulls came in, held a higher low. As you guys can see, let me actually pull up the oval tool. You can see here, boom, we held the higher low, and the low before that was at about 360, 365, which that was hit back in the beginning of April, you guys can see. So we held that higher low more towards the end of April, heading into the beginning of this month, which again, today's the first day of May. I hope you guys do have a great May of 2023. And you guys can see we broke back over the moving averages, and as of the last couple of days, we have a golden cross here on AMC, which is the 50 SMA crossing above the 180 SMA, which you guys can see here, the green trend line crossing above the 180, or rather the yellow trend line. And the way that works is, or what a golden cross is, guys, essentially is when a smaller time frame moving average crosses above, or a smaller day moving average, right, crosses above the larger moving average, which in this case, the 50 is crossing above the 180. Maybe you're using the 50 and the 200, whatever it may be. It's whenever a smaller crosses above the the larger moving average. And again, in this case, I use the 50 and the 180, which is a very bullish sign. So we're seeing now pop towards 575, which is a huge resistance from a couple weeks ago. And if this were to play out like a textbook ascending triangle, we could maybe see AMC break out completely. I mean, that's what would happen. That's, an ascending triangle playing out. We got a leg up above the resistance, which in this case, again, is 575. And you guys can see, if I zoom in a little bit here on the 4-hour chart, if we take out that 575 level, which I might as well set my alert now. I don't even know why I don't have an alert set. Let me do that now for you guys and for myself, really. And you guys probably should do it as well, even though this is not financial advice and you must do your own due diligence. As always, I'm putting my alert at 575. If that level breaks on AMC stock, you better get ready, guys. And you all know later on this week, we have earnings on Friday in the morning, which we might rally. The setup right now is showing a potential rally heading into earnings. So if we do take out 575, the $1 million question is, where could AMC be going next? Well, let me show you guys a couple key levels here that I'm looking at on the 4-hour time frame. So right off the bat, which we've talked about before, we have $6.70 to about $6.75. That was actually the neckline of this Head and Shoulders that we were pretty much in on AMC stock. This was back in the end of February, heading into March, into the beginning of March, you guys can see. So initially, if we do break 575, AMC could be going straight. I don't want to say straight, but it could find its way there over, a couple days, however long it takes, to 670 to about 675. Then if that neckline of the old Head and Shoulders ends up breaking, we might be going towards, let's say, 715, 720. You guys can see if I draw this out, that was actually the high from the beginning of February. That's where this could go. And if that were to break, we're talking a move towards the low mid 8s. But let's not get too ahead of ourselves considering we're still in the mid 5s. All I'm doing is drawing out lines here, for future reference, right? Just trying to paint a picture for you guys so you get a better understanding of where this could go based on previous levels of resistance. And again, we have earnings on Friday, which who knows what those numbers are going to be looking like. Who knows what the guidance is going to be looking like. But either way, this stock, prepare for some volatility, guys. I think there's going to be a lot of volatility this week. And today was a good day in the midst of an overall red day. So again, 675, or rather 575 is where my alert's at. Let's see if we break that point. We could end up going initially mid 6s, low mid 6s. Then we'll see where it goes from there. Essentially, we're going to be trading in this gap right here, which could offer anywhere from percentage-wise, let me see, guys, 10, 12, 15%, depending on maybe upwards of 18% if it goes all the way to 675, depending on where you get in, and of course, how far it goes. We don't know exactly what's going to happen, but rough estimate here, let's say we break 575, we could see another 15 to 20% upside until it gets to 675. Then we'll see where it ends up going, from that point. And of course, you guys know, if you've been watching my videos, which if you haven't, been watching, why aren't you watching? Subscribe, hit that notification bell. I appreciate you all. As always, you guys know we have an inverse Head and Shoulders on AMC, which is still very much so intact. You guys see it right here. We have the left shoulder, the head, the right shoulder, boom. You guys see that? Now, if we break that 675, or I keep saying 675, 575, if we break that point, the ascending triangle plays out, the right shoulder is also going to be playing out. This could go, again, 675, maybe even higher than that. So what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. And if you haven't gotten up to 15 stocks yet for Moomoo, what the heck are you waiting for? Use that link down below. Once you open up an account, you get 1 free share of stock right off the bat. And if you fund your account with at least $100, you get 4 more stocks, totaling 5 stocks. And if you fund your account with at least $1,000, listen to this, you get 10 more stocks on top of the 5 stocks, totaling 15 free stocks. And of course, it helps out the channel. I appreciate you guys. As always, let me know what stocks you get. Link down below. Drop the comments as well. Again, it helps out the channel. I appreciate you guys as always. And with that being said, let's quickly take a look at how the markets close before I wrap up this video. So the VIX went up 2% on the day. Pretty decent day for the VIX. I mean, if you're you want to see it go up, decent day, 2%. But still, guys, we hit a low earlier today, I'm not sure if you saw, of $15.50. So at this point, the VIX is just so low, in my opinion. It's stupid low. It's at any point, I think we could see a pop towards 20, 25 on the VIX. I'm still sticking to that. I don't know when it's going to happen, if it will happen, although I am confident that it will happen at some point in the future, short-term future. I don't know exactly when. We don't know exactly when. But overall, the VIX is very low. I mean, look, it's at a low here on the 4-hour chart. We're probably at a low on the yearly chart as well. Yep, on the yearly chart as well. Probably not on the 3-year, maybe though. Let's see. No, the low on the 3-year is 14.1, which is where the VIX was during the 2021, bubble, right? In the middle of 2021, June of 2021, the VIX hit 14. Now we're pretty much right there. We're a stone's throw away. Actually, you guys can't even see it. Let me show you guys. Let me move my face a little bit. There we go. Right here, the VIX hit 14 points. You guys see that right here? We're pretty much a stone's throw. Oh, you can't see it again. What the heck am I doing? You guys get my point, though. We're a stone's throw away from that low on the VIX, and I think we're just way too beaten down on the VIX. And the overall stock market, guys, when it comes to SPY and Triple Q, you guys probably know we are at a big level of resistance right now on SPY and Triple Q. If I pull this up on the 4-hour time frame, SPY is right at a multi-month resistance right now at about 416. That needs to break. If it does, we can get a massive leg up towards the highs from back in August, which if you all remember, we were right at 430 on SPY. And Triple Q, we're also seeing resistance at around 320, 325, which you guys can see that's been resistance for a couple of weeks. If that level breaks, we could find our way, maybe, just maybe, towards the highs from back in August, middle of August being 330, 335. Time will tell, guys, but overall, this, I would say, even though the markets went down today, the indexes here in the U.S. went red, we are still looking pretty bullish overall. We have an ascending triangle on triple Q, which could play out any day now. We could get a big pop, and we have the SPY in a similar pattern, pretty much the same pattern, right? Ascending triangle, 416 resistance. If that breaks out, we can see a lot more upside, at least in the short term. So what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments on AMC, the overall stock market. And if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe to this channel and my second channel, Stas Talks Money, which I'm actually doing a $100 giveaway the second we hit 1,000 subs. So make sure to subscribe. I think we're at 355 subscribers or something like that. So make sure to subscribe to my second channel, Stas Talks Money. And don't forget to get up to 15 stocks from Moomoo and 12 stocks from Webull. And feel free to check out my Patreon as well if you guys want to join it. Today is the best day, the first of the month, to try it out. Link down below. And with that being said, cheers, guys. I'm about to head over to the gym. I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.